All right, Mama, let me get you in here. Eagle crank, eagle rods, boss engine, Icon pistons, 40 over. Here's what the pistons look like that came out. They were 30 over. Look at how big the valve relief and all is. Anyway, I was over here cleaning and I thought, you know what? I was just going to show another little tool that we picked up a while back, a little scraper. Little carbide scraper. This one might be from the Cornwell truck. I don't know, or it might be from O'Reilly. Anyway, cleanliness is everything when redoing an engine. Everything has got to be clean, clean, clean when put back together. That way everything inside will remain clean. So we've got our job cut out for us. Mama, we got everything put back together, and it was easier to put the valve covers and stuff on, which the oil pan, that's the way I did it last time. It's easier to put it together and tape up than it is to try to tape up the valve train with the oil and stuff on them. You know what I mean, Mama. But anyway, it's ready. The epoxy, I have mixed it. It's setting. We'll put it in epoxy and let it set tonight. Come in tomorrow and blow some blue on it and let it set. Maybe over the weekend to dry up good, because everything when it's tender, you know, it's easy to scratch and scrape. Got to clean the intake up and get it mounted once it's painted. But anyway, let me get you in here, show you what we got going on. So the rear end is leaking. The rear end is leaking right there. It's leaking at that seal right here and running down. So we got to break this thing apart and put new gaskets, and that means pulling these out enough to get that center section out, and that means removing this to get to those bolts, to get this out, to get that out. So y'all stay tuned. All right, Mama, for those of you that didn't know, those 4 bolts right there, that's what holds your axle in. After you get everything out, all your brake hardware and stuff, and then you can get, we took it out in 2 pieces because it was leaking at both. I did not know that this was an O-ring, but look at how it's shriveled up. No wonder it's leaking. But I mean, it's been in there since 1970. I mean, come on. That's a good gasket or a good O-ring. So we took that out. The forward will slide out, and then here's the unit. And there's the housing. It actually looks good in there. So a couple little, what is that? That's just a little bit of trash. We'll clean all that out, wipe it out, clean it up, wipe it out, wipe it out, clean it up, clean it, clean it, clean it, clean it, wipe it, dry it, put it back together, put more oil on it, roll on. Stay tuned, Mama. So this is what we got going on for the boss engine. I mixed up some Tamco epoxy, supposed to stick to anything, and it has always given me good results. And I'm going to be using this because it can really get into good spots and not waste a lot of paint or primer or epoxy. So this will be the go-to gun for today. All right, Mama, here you go. 2 coats of Tamco epoxy. on the engine. We'll let that set overnight. Come in tomorrow sometime after it warms up and put some blue on.